All right, welcome back. Hope all is well. Today is just a brief note summation for systems of equations with word problems. Originally in the weekly rundown it said 4.2 review 1, but really it's 4.1 review number 4, so my apologies on that. I did correct it online on Schoology, but so really this is going to be 4.1 review number 4, dealing with word problems. So what we got here, and this is going to be systems of equations still. So here's our word problem or paragraph that sets things up. So we have Carrie and Troy. They both have savings accounts. And they tell us here that Carrie likes to spend money each week while Troy likes to save. So Carrie's account, her balance is going down, and Troy's account balance is going up. And the reason for that, obviously, Troy is saving money, Carrie's spending. So we have a starting amount for Carrie. She started at $700, and she's spending $5 per week. Troy has saved $100, and he's going to add $10 per week. And so what we're going to see with this now, first thing they're asking us to do, they're going to ask us to set up equations where X is the number of weeks and Y is the balance of the account. So we're going to start here with Carrie's account. And so Carrie started with $700, spending $5 a week, so it's going down by $5, and Y is the amount in her account. Now, you may not be able to see that, or you can't see it yet, but what you'll see over here is that my X scale goes by tens, so that's why I went by tens here. So week 0, she started at 700. I plugged 10 in here for X. So if I take 5 times 10, that's $50. So her account is going down $50 every 10 weeks. So 700, 650, 600. At 30 weeks, another 50. At 40 weeks, another 50. So we could keep going, but that was enough points to get us going to get the graph, which I'll show you in a moment. And then we have Troy's account, and he's doing just the opposite. He's saving money. So at week 0, he started at 100. And again, I'm going every 10 weeks because that's what our scale over here is going to do in a second. So 10 times 10 is 100. So he's adding $100 every 10 weeks. So 100, 200, 300 at week 20, 400 at week 30, 500 at week 40. And you'll see this. You can see it in the table here, but we'll also see it on a graph in a moment. That's where they do indeed cross. So I'm going to graph all of these points. You can see right here that I have my Y scale going up by 100 and the X scale going by tens. So at week 0, Carrie was at 700. At 10 weeks, 650, 20 weeks, 600, and so on. And so you can see that it's going to keep dropping. I didn't keep putting those points, but you'll see that the amount's going to keep dropping down each week. By flip side, Troy started at 100, and he went up 100 every 10 weeks. So every 10 weeks here, we're going to go up $100, and we can see our intersection point right there is at 4,500. And so our next question here is going to say, after how many weeks will, oh, that's wrong people there, hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. Now we got that corrected. So it says Carrie and Troy, who we're dealing with here, not the other two names. So after how many weeks will Carrie and Troy have the same amount of money? Well, our weeks was our X value, so that was 40. Again, we can go right back up to the graph here. We know that it's 40 weeks, and we had $500. And just to put that in there, so there's our intersection point, 4,500, and then we can add our last answer in here, and that question was, using our answer from part C, how much money will they both have? They'll both have $500. And I want to go back to one last thing that we need to do here. And if you notice with the graph here, it said to label the axes. So we want to make sure that we do that. So down here, the 10, 20, 30, 40, that was our weeks. And over here we had our account balance. Or if we want, what we can do is say this. That's the money in our account. And I'm just going to make that just a tad smaller so it'll fit in there. There we go. So now we got our axes labeled. We've got our intersection point. We can answer those questions. And so what you'll see on the homework for today, you got 3 questions. One's a savings account problem, very similar to this. I believe one's with baseball cards, and the other one is saving money to buy a car. But all 3 problems very similar to this, where you get your equations, make a short little chart, graph, and you'll get a clean intersection point so that you can answer your questions. If you get stuck or need any assistance, shoot me an email, and I'll either email you back, or if we can get online, do a quick Google Hangout, we can do that as well. All right, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.